Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for checking out this video. This is going to be a special reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It'll be a general reading, so it will not resonate and cannot resonate with all of you. Feel free to take what resonates, leave the rest, and check out your other placements for more messages, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus signs. Sometimes those can resonate a lot more than your Sun sign, depending on how your chart looks. All right, so let's get into it for Scorpio. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? Thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, commented, subscribed. I really appreciate it. And especially those of you who leave such kind comments. It does not go unnoticed. All right, Scorpio, let's get into this. For Scorpio. All right, starting off here with Angel of Love. Wow. Nice. The thinking woman. Someone's thinking about you, you're thinking about them, or you're kind of thinking about how to go about this. Wow. Woman holding a heart. Okay, Scorpio. Jeez. You love someone, or someone is into you. Like, this is like obsessive. And also spiritually guided. Wow, let's see what your tarot spread looks like. Today's spread will be a little bit different. I'm going to be pulling 8 cards. And then instead of clarifying as I usually do, I'll just be putting 1 additional card down. Probably twice as long as usual. For Scorpio. Using the Revelations Tarot today. For Scorpio, please. Please, for Scorpio. Okay. That feels good. Spirit, what messages do you have? Okay. Starting off with the Knight of Wands reverse. So this deck, I really love it because it has artwork for reversals and upright. So it's really fun for those of us that really love or do reversals. What else for Scorpio? 5 of Wands reversed. What is happening, Scorpio? You're leaving the drama behind here. Hopefully. We'll see when I set down the second card. For Scorpio, please. Knight of Swords. Truth. Quick action. Might be a little harsh, but it is the truth. Nine of Wands reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Someone's no longer guarded, defensive. Giving up. High Priestess reversed. Secret is coming out, possibly about this Knight of Wands reversed. What else for Scorpio? Two of Cups reversed. So there might be a separation here, Scorpio. 10 of Swords reversed, and it's almost like it's almost like there will be healing here. You're not fighting anymore. You're not arguing anymore. Maybe there was one last final fight, but then you're like giving up the battle here. This was somebody that wasn't able to commit to you. You couldn't rely on them, couldn't believe what they said. This was someone in and out of your life. Oops. What else for Scorpio? Two of Pentacles reversed. A choice has been made, Scorpio. You've made a choice. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. Free, independent, successful. All right, so let me pull out the clarifiers. To save some time, I'm just going to shuffle until it feels right, and then I'll pull all the cards at once. Spirit, help me. Okay. All right, so I guess those are it. For the Knight of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. So this was very disappointing. Heartbreaking. Whatever happened with this Knight of Wands reversed. With the Five of Wands reversed, we have the Two of Wands. So a path that needs to be chosen. Someone needs to figure out what to do with all of this drama or whatever outcome happened here with this fight. The Devil, Capricorn energy, unhealthy attachments, temptation, feeling trapped. The Tower. So there is a Tower moment here. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Fate and fortune on your side here. This is divinely guided, which, you know, it fits. Angel of Love is right above it. Queen of Pentacles reversed here with the Two of Cups reversed. No longer giving in, no longer giving, period. Two of Swords reversed. Again, choice being made for the Ten of Swords reversed here. So it's like at first you didn't know what to do, and then it's like, you know. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has made her decision. What's at the bottom? Six of Swords reversed. So you could be returning to someone. Someone could be returning to you. Now that you are single. Very interesting. Scorpio, what a ride. Let me tell you. There's so many strong energies here. Fiery energy here. There's quick movement. There is destruction or shakeups. There is drama, heartbreak, disappointment, breakups, even forgiveness. Wanting to move on with your life here. So let's just break it down. We start off with the Knight of Wands reverse with the Ace of Cups reverse, which tells me this Knight of Wands, again, someone you can't rely on, someone that doesn't finish what they start, someone who's reckless, non-committal, unable to commit to anything. They like to have fun. They like to have a good time. I feel like this was very heartbreaking for you. Very disappointing, emotionally draining here. And I feel like at first you weren't aware of this, but it has come out because the High Priestess reversed is here. So it's like, you know, whatever wasn't said is now being said, now being seen. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me, again, divine guidance, divine timing. The wheel has turned to change everything. And it's in your favor, Scorpio. Now, when all of this goes down, you're not going to know what to do. You have to choose a direction, but which one? You're dealing with a partnership that is fractured. Almost like you don't see eye to eye. Look at these two. They have their backs to each other. They are not speaking, not talking. They're not happy with each other. There's a disconnect there. And it's because someone here is no longer giving to this situation. Someone here is being selfish, maybe necessarily selfish, but still. Someone here, I feel, is not a good partner for a lot of you. And so there's a disconnect. There's possibly a breakup here. And I feel like this becomes toxic, or there's some sort of truth that someone is receiving about an unhealthy attachment. about it, something being toxic here. About something here being a trap. And it causes an ending because I have the Ten of Swords reversed, which means the ending already took place. The ending already took place, and now you're ready to heal and move on, maybe even forgive others, yourself. But it's like you're rising from the ashes. You're getting up from, you know, being on the ground, stabbed, you know, that kind of energy. And, you know, it could have been a betrayal here that really, it's like you were down for a while. And you made a decision, again, with the Two of Swords reversed. Decision was made. And it's almost like when this Tower comes, you are no longer going to fight. You're just going to let things happen. Let things come down. Maybe in the past, you were the one that was always trying to make things work. Always trying to be the one that fixed everything. Or you were the one that was like, well, let's talk about this. You were always the initiator, I feel. And now, or, you know, you were always like, let's not give up. That kind of energy. Like you were like, I'm not giving up. Even though there's been a long time, this, you know, has happened for a long time and whatever. I still want to defend this or fight for this or whatever. And I feel like now that's no longer the case. With this Nine of Wands reverse. And this Tower could be anything. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be unexpected. Towers usually are. But they're necessary. And, you know, the Devil is number 15 and then the Tower 16. So it's like one thing leads to another. An unhealthy attachment leads to a Tower. It has to be dismantled. And you're not going to be the one, you're not going to get in the way of that. Queen of Wands. I love that the Queen of Wands is here. If anybody gets things done, it's the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is, possibly, I'll go to that later. The Queen of Wands is very confident, resourceful, charismatic, attractive. Think law of attraction. Whatever they want, they achieve. They achieve with success, with finesse. They're go-getters. They don't sit around and wait for things to happen. They make things happen. Whatever you decided here with the Two of Pentacles reversed, you're going to make something happen. Now, I wanted to go back to this Queen of Pentacles reversed and Two of Cups reversed. This could be a divorce for some of you. Queen of Pentacles tends to be in a marriage or in a commitment. So when she's reversed with the Two of Cups reversed, I didn't mention that, but I'm seeing that now. It could definitely be a divorce. For some of you, not all of you. And this could be you, Scorpio, that I'm talking about here, or this is the person you are thinking about. They might be going through this. I think whoever is going through this situation, whether it's you or your person, you are thinking about someone else that you love. And it's almost like, it's like you want to go back to them. You want to choose them with the Six of Swords reverse. Now that you are free, you want to choose them. You've thought about them either all this time or when this is going down. And this has been a very, whoever's in this situation, this has been a very toxic situation. Very difficult situation here. Lots of arguing. not seeing eye to eye, jealousy, possibly. You could be dealing with someone unstable, unhealthy, you know. I feel like there's a truth coming in with the Knight of Swords, whether through a message or something that someone informs you of or something you see. But it's going to be a truth that's going to hit you with its full force, and it's going to be about how unhealthy this is. I think that's going to be the turning point for you, and what leads to a Tower moment is a realization that, you know, either a message or a realization about a truth that cannot be ignored. The Knight of Swords, they tend to be very harsh and to the point. No frills. They just tell it like it is, and they do it very quickly, and then they're like, bye. So be very careful about your emotions at this time, your emotional stability at this time. I feel like you need to be very strong-willed, very strong in your, how do I put this? Your backbone needs to be very strong to deal with this, because you're going to face some opposition. Maybe when you make this decision here, when you're debating which way to go, what to do, I feel like someone is going to try to derail that. They don't want you to make a different choice. They want this to stay as it is. And so that's why this Tower and this Wheel of Fortune is necessary. Someone literally has to step in and just shake things up, because it cannot stay as it is. This is not a good partnership here. This has been a heartbreaking situation. Someone's emotionally spent with the Ace of Cups reverse. It could also be this is a situation where there's no more love, no more genuine feelings of, you know, it's like you don't even care about each other, or someone doesn't care about you, something like that, you know. And it's possibly because of someone's actions. Someone's actions where they've been unfair to you, where they've been, you know, possibly unfaithful for some of you. Whoever this Knight of Wands is, it's their fault that there's no love here anymore, or that there's been, you know, someone's like emotionally overwhelmed to the point where they don't even want to look at this person. I feel like with this Ten of Swords reverse, I feel like a lot of you, there's something here that keeps you enmeshed with this person, or it's almost like you still have to communicate with this person, or see this person even after this is all over. Maybe you work with this person. Maybe this person's a family friend, the person that you're like in a connection with, whoever's, you know, whoever you're breaking up with here. I feel like they are involved in your life in some way, to the point of like you need to end it and then make peace with them so that your life is not a living hell. I don't know why I want to say that, but that's what I'm feeling. It's almost like you have to forgive this person or make amends. Doesn't mean you have to go back together with them, but it's almost like because they're always going to be around, you have to. And you've decided that's the best course of action here. I feel like when this Tower comes, you're going to be dealing with it in a Queen of Wands fashion. You're going to actually act. And that's going to freak someone out, by the way. I just heard that. It's like you're actually going to do something about it. So it's almost like, you know, when you're fighting with someone and you threaten to leave all the time, but you never actually walk through the door. And then one day you decide to walk through the door and you don't come back for days, and the other person starts freaking out. That's the energy I'm picking up here. It's almost like this Queen of Wands is not going to fight anymore. They're letting their guard down. They're giving up. And it's going to freak someone out. They never expected you, Scorpio, or whoever, you know, is in this connection, if it's your person, they never expected the other person to leave, to break up with them, to divorce them. They never expected any of that, and they're gonna freak out. But you're prepared for this. I feel like as Queen of Wands, you're more than ready to prepare for that. Like, Queen of Wands is somebody that she fights back. She has no problem standing up for herself and fighting back. This Queen of Wands energy. Very confident, very brave. They're not weak in any way, this Queen of Wands. You come right up to them and they're going to come right up to you. That kind of energy. So I feel like this Queen of Wands is the best queen to deal with whatever fallout is going on here. And I think another reason why you have such a strong backbone, Scorpio, is because you're thinking about the person you love. It's almost like in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I have to go back. I have to do whatever it takes to return to where I need to be. Or I have to fix this in the past. I have to be free to do this. Whatever I have to do here, I need to just get it over with so that I can do what I want to do. I feel like you want to offer your heart to someone you've been thinking about. You might even be observing this person on social media, or just thinking about the memories you had, or thinking about your life now and how maybe with that person it wouldn't have gone down this way. That's what I see here. So let's see if we can get more clarity in the extended. The extendeds are going to be longer because I'm going to be clarifying every single set of cards with a different deck. Every single set. Just to get more information about what exactly is going on here. Will this person that you love or that loves you, will they show up here? Because there's no love here in this spread, by the way. No offers, nothing here. This is all kind of like there is a complete unattachment here, or detachment, I guess. I forgot English for a second there. There's going to be complete detachment from someone that was holding you back from the person that you love. Or this is your person needs to detach from someone that was holding them back from the person they love. And that's going to take time. Thank you so much for watching this video, Scorpio. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you got something out of this reading. If it did resonate, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And thank you again to everyone who has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Take care.